Hello.
Hey, Briley, it's Maria.
Shit. I mean, really?
Yeah. Hi, why do you sound so surprised? I just asked if you had time to talk and you said yes.
Well, I never thought you'd call me
Why not?
because I'm just me and you're you.
Oh my, oh my gosh. I don't know what that means, but okay. Hey, remind me how we know each other.
Actually, my best friend saw you on Facebook and she told me that I should watch your party a few years back, and I've just been watching ever since.
Oh, that's awesome. So you're your tribe, you're in the VIP group.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. That's amazing. So we've never met then.
No, I live in Indiana.
Oh, wow. Okay. Definitely never met. So then tell me about you, girl. Are you have kids? What do you
Uh,
do for a living?
I have 6 kids.
Did you say six? Sace?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Well then, you need a fun party then, it sounds like.
I have kids ranging in age from 22, and my youngest is actually 5 today.
Oh, happy birthday. That's so fun.
Aria,
Um,
Maria said happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Aria.
Say thank you. She said thank you.
Oh, well, you're welcome, says sweet princess. Um, and what do you do? Other
I'm a
than,
stay-at-home mom.
yeah, I was just gonna say, other than wrangle 6 children, I mean, that's more work than a 9 to 5 for sure.
Yeah.
So,
No, my husband has a really good job, so he lets me stay home.
oh, that's well, I mean, it doesn't let you stay home. You guys chose to have you stay home, and your job is just as important and arguably more difficult, let's be honest. Okay, well,
Sorry, I'm really bad about like I'm really hard on myself.
you know what? In the tribe, we don't allow the self-deprecation. So we gotta find a way to make sure you're not hard on yourself, girl. And you know what? Over the next 10 days, we're gonna be besties. So I'm gonna help you with that confidence issue for sure. Have you ever done a Parkland party before?
No, I actually haven't even been able to order from Park Lane yet.
Oh man, your mind is about to be blown. Okay. All right. So, oh, I'm so excited. How many of your kids are little girls?
I have 2 girls.
Two. Okay.
One's 18, and then our 5-year-old.
Oh, and the 18-year-old is going to love this stuff too. I mean, obviously the 5-year-old, but we have all of our stuff is on trend and high quality. So I'm sure she's going to love it. So do you have
I haven't shown her any of it,
oh,
just particularly for that reason, because I can't afford
as soon as she sees it, she's going to love it. And it's okay if you can't afford the pieces, because my goal is to help you have a perfect 10 party. And I'll explain what that is. This way we get you $400 in jewelry. So if you want to gift her a piece, then you can. If she wants to have her own party, then she can. But if you have a couple minutes, I'll kind of run through what your party will look like. And we can talk about if it's something that you still want to do and works for you.
Okay.
So I've been doing it now for 8 weeks. And my first 8 parties did not go well, and I couldn't figure out why. And I finally kind of dissected what worked with some recent parties and what wasn't working in the beginning. And what I noticed was 2 major things. Number one, my hostess and I were chatting, but the party planning kind of stopped there, and she didn't really extend it past our conversations. And then I also noticed that once I created her group, it was kind of crickets. So I have figured out almost like a formula to make sure that we have a successful party for you without it feeling like a lot of work. I don't want you, this shouldn't be work. This should be fun for you. So like I said, we will basically be besties, and your party's in 1 week. So starting tonight, all I want you to do is be getting your friends excited for the party. And I have a little blurb that you can send them so you don't have to worry about thinking of what to say. And you're just going to send that out to as many friends as you can. Now, sometimes, and I'm not going to say that all of the hostesses that didn't do well did this, but sometimes what happens is hostesses start to think, okay, well, who do I know that has money? Or who do I know that likes jewelry? Or who do I know that would be available? If you ignore all that stuff, you don't worry about thinking of people specifically, and instead you just focus on getting the message that I'm going to send you to every single one of your Facebook friends, you're going to find that there are people who really need a pick me up. There are people who just celebrated something and they want to treat themselves. There are people that you would have never even thought of that will say yes, but they don't get a chance to say yes if you decide for them not to invite them. So my hope is that you take my advice and you send my message to everyone on your friends list. From there, you're going to get people who are going to reply and be excited. And then you're going to get some people who don't say anything, and that's okay. They're probably just busy. All right. They're not mad at you because you're telling them about a pretty bracelet. I promise. So just don't worry about what they're saying. Just be focused on your job, which is sharing it with everyone. And you won't get put in Facebook jail or anything like that if you're sending it to your own friends. So you don't have to worry about that either. But I don't want it to feel like a job. So send it to 20 people and then go watch TV, and then send it to 20 people and make dinner, and then send it to 20 people and shower. You just kind of spread it out, but you have the next 3 days to do nothing but send your message out that says, hey, I'm having a fun party. Would you like to be invited? Does that sound like something you can do over the next few days?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Awesome. And then from there, and I'll check in to make sure that things are going okay. See if you need some images from me. And then on Sunday, we're going to actually open up your group so that everyone that said, yes, please invite me, we can throw them in all at the same time. And it creates like this really fun group experience. So instead of the group having 1 or 2 people, we throw 30 people in there at once, all the people who said yes. And then they're seeing the post and they're all commenting on them, because no one likes to comment on something that's empty. But if we throw everybody in at the same time on Sunday or on Monday, then everyone's commenting on everything and it becomes an experience. Does that sound good?
Right.
And then the last thing is, if I was coming to your actual house, granted, I'm not coming to Indiana anytime soon, but if I was coming to your actual house and I was laying out the jewelry, you wouldn't, and all your friends came over, you wouldn't be hiding in the bedroom, right? And I wouldn't be hiding in the kitchen. We would be in the living room with everybody, chatting about the bracelets, talking about the earrings. So your group that I'm going to make you, this is a special group for your people. I'm going to be posting all about the jewelry. You just want to make sure that you're interacting on every post in a meaningful way. And what I mean by that is, instead of commenting, like if I post something that says, hey, do you like silver or gold? Instead of just saying, I like silver, you would say something like, I really like silver, but I'm not really sure what my friends would like more. And then you would tag 3 or 4 friends. And then in the next post, you would reply, but tag 3 others. This way you're starting a conversation as if I was in your living room asking the group, do you like silver or gold? You guys would all be talking to each other and they don't know me. So if you don't comment, then they're not going to see it in their newsfeed. And if you don't tag them, then they're not going to reply. So we definitely want each post to feel like its own little side conversation, but that's something for next week that we'll worry about once we start the group. We really won't have anyone in the group if we're not sending the message out. So, but I wanted to kind of give you an overview, and then Thursday I'll be live, of course, and excited for all of your girlfriends. And then I promise it'll only be 30 minutes. I promise. I know that I run over sometimes, but I promise you it'll only be 30 minutes. And I will show them all of the goodies and then they can shop. And what we say is a perfect 10 party is a party that has 10 orders, not a party that sells $1 million or anything like that. It's a party with 10 orders. So if your girlfriends are balling on a budget or bougie on a budget, as I like to call it, if they're bougie on a budget or they don't wear jewelry, they could still buy a pair of earrings as a stocking stuffer or as a gift. And it would count as one of your 10. And even if 10 people only get 1 pair of earrings for 20 bucks, you still get $400 in jewelry. So the way that we have a perfect 10 party is by having 30 people in the group minimum and 10 people watching the live minimum, which will definitely happen if we send the messages out. So that's kind of like an overview for you. And then I want you making a big bomb wish list because hopefully you end up with $800 in jewelry for only 60 bucks, because I'm also going to give you those bonuses. I don't know if you got to see those, but you can get a $200 piece of jewelry for $30. So
I saw that.
yeah, if your party, as long as your party qualifies, then you would, and if you have a perfect 10 party, you get $400 in jewelry and two $200 pieces, and they're only $30 each. So there's just so much that we do for our hostesses, and the more work that the hostess does, not time necessarily, but the more steps that you actually do, the more we can unlock. And I wanted to make sure you knew about all that, because I never want to sign someone up for something that they just don't have time for, or that they won't do, to be completely honest, which is why I wanted to let you know what I'm looking at over the next week, and then see what your thoughts were.
The only thing I have going on next week is I have a doctor's appointment at it's actually on Thursday at 10 o'clock in the morning.
No problem. Then we definitely won't do your party that early. I'll probably do it 8 Eastern. I know this is terrible. Are we in the same time zone?
Patrick, are we in the same time zone as Florida?
What time is it there right now?
It's 2:28.
Yeah, we're in the same time zone. So it'll be 8 Eastern. And I can even do it a little bit early. We can talk about that next week, but it definitely won't be in the morning. So you won't have to worry about that.
Okay, then that works out great for me.
And are you okay with, would you prefer Facebook Messenger or text? Whenever each morning I'll send you a cute little blurb that you could send to your friends, or a little homework assignment. So do you prefer Facebook Messenger or text?
Honestly, either one's fine, but I'll probably get the Messenger faster.
Oh, okay. And I like Messenger because I like to micromanage and I can see when you saw it, and I'll be like, girl, I saw you. I know you saw this message. All right. So you like Messenger. I have that. We're definitely going to try to get you a perfect 10 party. Do you have any questions for me? I know that right now there really isn't a whole lot for you to do, but while you have me on the phone, do you have any specific pieces you really love that you want me to show? Any specific pieces you're hoping to get for free, or any other questions?
That one bracelet that just came out.
The mermaid?
Yes.
Okay. I will do my best. If it is still available, then for sure we're going to get it for you. And if it's not, then we're going to find something just as gorgeous. But I wrote down that your goal is this mermaid bracelet.
Okay.
And then if you have other questions, you can reach out to me. It's not, I may not, my office hours are from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday. So that's when I will reply, but you can always shoot me a text or Facebook message. And I want us to be partners, right? It's not really a party if there are no guests, but there's also no party if there's no jewelry. So you bring the guests, I bring the jewelry, and it's gonna blow up. I promise.
Okay. And I started wearing earrings again because of it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And don't they just make you feel a little extra special?
Yes, they do. I haven't worn earrings since I was a senior in high school, so probably 13 years ago.
Oh, just a couple years back, no problem. Something that I love about jewelry, which I honestly never thought that I would sell, but something I love about it is it really does. It's a confidence booster, it's a compliment creator, and it's a conversation starter. So there's something for everybody. So yes, you're wearing the studs or you're wearing the earrings and your confidence is boosted. And then you see other people out and you're like, wow, I really love your earrings. Oh girl, I love yours too. So it's a compliment creator, and it really becomes a conversation starter. And that's why we want your group to be like a living room. So I've just found so much joy here. And I don't know if you ever considered doing something like this, but after your party, we could talk about it. I love how I feel, and I like something that's light, and that's been my theme this whole year, something that's light. And so I don't know if you saw, I just earned Ireland. So
yes, I did. That's amazing.
I'm so excited. And I did it because of hostesses like you. So I really just want to thank you for supporting my business. It means a lot to me and the boys, and I'm going to show up for you, and we're going to have a great time.
That sounds awesome.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. And if you think of anything that you need, let me know. Otherwise, I will send you that little blurb to send to your friends in the next couple hours.
All right. Sounds great.
All right, Mom. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.